Good day, everybody. My name is Jewel, and this is J7409 Weather. Taking a look at the satellite radar picture. Now, of course, this will change over time as you see these rain systems moving towards the east. Also, severe weather in areas I'm going to get to. But this is what it's looking like as of now. Now, today, of course, is Saturday, and it is the it is the 15th, that's the right date, of August 2020. Now, everybody on the eastern seaboard looks like a wet weekend is going to happen. Still hot over in these areas from Portland, Oregon, all the way down. Phoenix is cooking, and Dallas is cooking in places. It's just a mess with the heat, folks. I'm going to do something I do once in a while right quick before I get into the exact forecast. I'm going to name off some places, tell you what to expect today. Yuba City, California, excessive heat warning. You're under it right now until this coming Wednesday around 9 p.m. As today goes, it should be sunny and, of course, hot. Highs of 109 degrees with a low tonight with clear skies, 78. Atoka, Tennessee, mostly sunny today, high of 87. Low tonight, 63. Looks like pleasant temperatures. Toms River, New Jersey, partly sunny, high today of 82. Low tonight, 67. Now, rainy weather is coming your way Sunday and Sunday night, so be aware of that if you've got any outdoor activities planned. Looking like about a 60% chance of maybe some regular showers and even thunderstorms popping up. Miami, Oklahoma, you should have a mostly sunny day today with a high of 92. Tonight should be clear skies, your low of 63. Houston, Texas, you're under a heat advisory now until 7 p.m. this evening. Hot today, 100 to 102. Yes, extremely hot. Tonight, mostly clear, low of 79. Now, moving up into the New England, up north area, South China, Maine. Partly sunny today, high of 76. Partly cloudy tonight with a low of 59. And down south in Atlanta, Georgia, you got a chance of thunderstorms. That's right. And that chance of thunderstorms will increase to 60% by this afternoon. Now, your high today should be 88. You have that 60% chance of rain until around midnight tonight, and your low should be around 70 degrees. Very severe thunder shower activity yesterday. It was just a mess. Bad weather up in these areas. As I showed you, the system is moving to the east and up into Canada. But this is where mainly, as we look at the categorical outlook for today, the severe weather may happen. As you can see, we have isolated severe storms. Now, some of these storms are capable of some very large hail and damaging winds. All of this is possible over the central high plains as well as northern Minnesota. This is for today. Also, we have a marginal risk for a few severe thunderstorms from the Great Lakes into the Mid-East region. Once again, I cannot stress enough, you see where it's highlighted. Even in the lighter green, we'll take all of these areas here. We do have a chance of thunderstorms popping up in eastern North Carolina, all the way up to, as you can see, the Delaware area. This will be moving across as the day persists, and coming up by late tonight or tomorrow, New Jersey, you're going to be getting some of this rain. But from this area here all the way down the coastline, we could have some severe thunderstorms with gusty winds and some hail. What about tornadoes today? Well, the probability is 2% in northern Minnesota, just a tad of Wisconsin, and over in Colorado, a little of Kansas, as you can see, and the Nebraska area. Always check your skies. You see some clouds building up that aren't the regular red clouds that you're used to. They could produce tornadoes. Be aware. The wind outlook for today. Very gusty winds in these areas here, up to 15%, as you can see, for parts of Kansas, Nebraska, Colorado, the Oklahoma Panhandle, and parts of the very tip of northeastern New Mexico at 15%. That means if you get any kind of thunderstorms pop up, you could have some gusty winds, so be aware of that. 5% chance, don't sneeze at it. Could have some winds pop up you're not used to. That goes all the way from Missouri, a little of Arkansas, all the way up into Maine, and of course in northern Minnesota. When it comes to the hail, now I said large hail, most of the large hail, this is significant. When you see this black with these little lines, significant hail is possible in parts of Kansas, Nebraska, and Colorado. Still a 15% chance down in the Oklahoma Panhandle and parts of New Mexico, and 15% chance for northern Minnesota, with a 5% chance of hail from Arkansas up to Maine. Now, as we take a look at the weather in general for the lower 48, this, of course, is the NAM map. Courtesy of Tropical Tidbits, you can see Tropical Storm Kyle right here moving away, not any threat to anyone. And Tropical Storm Josephine at the moment is not a threat to anyone. In the northern Leeward Islands and the Virgin Islands, and maybe even Puerto Rico, when it comes to Hurricane Josephine, you guys could possibly get some heavy rain and a few strong gusts of winds. Other than that, this is what the hurricane and tropical storms are looking like at this time. We're going to turn this on. I'm going to tell you what's going on for the lower 48 today, and you can follow along. It's looking like we do have this fairly strong and compact low pressure system. It's responsible for at least rounds of severe weather and heavy rain across the upper Midwest, moving into the central Canada area. Now, as this low moves further away, the threat of severe weather will decrease ahead of a trailing cold front, which is moving steadily into the Great Lakes today. Nevertheless, some locally heavy rain associated with thunderstorms will still be possible. Meanwhile, we got a weak low pressure center forecast from near the tail end of this front, and it will rise the threat of strong thunderstorms and heavy downpours over the central high plains later today into tonight. Now, when I showed you this severe weather maps, that's later for this afternoon and into tonight, when the most severe storms should occur. We got cool air ushering in behind the cold front. It should drop the temperatures appreciably into the 50s and 60s across the northern and central plains for the next couple of mornings. In the meantime, slow developing low pressure systems forming along a slow moving front. Now, that's going to interact with very moist air over here in the eastern section of the U.S., and that's going to bring us a round of possible flooding rains across the central and southern Appalachians to the mid-Atlantic today into Sunday morning. The highest chance of heavy rain should be across the interior mid-Atlantic tonight into Sunday morning as the low pressure center passes to the south. Any downpours will surely raise the possibility of flash flooding in these areas. Now, it's looking like, I'll just take my state again for eastern North Carolina. We do have that chance of heavy rain coming up with maybe some gusty winds, nothing we're not used to, but it could cause a problem because if you live in a low-lying area, we could have some flash flooding. So please be aware of that. Now, in contrast to all the wet weather in the east, hot and mainly dry conditions are expected for the western U.S. and the southern plains underneath a strengthening upper-level ridge of high pressure. Excessive heat watches and warnings and heat advisories are in effect for much of the western U.S., while temperatures in Texas will gradually moderate closer to normal during the next couple of days. Now, once you get through today, Texas, it's going to be another scorcher, but the heat will expand and intensify across the interior Pacific Northwest into the Great Basin, where widespread record high temperatures will be likely for the coming days. But Texas, you're going to gradually cool just a tad in the next coming days. Actual high temperatures are forecast to top 100 degrees in many locations, along with a heightened risk of wildfires. We can't forget that. That's a check of your weather. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you like daily weather forecasts, tropical updates, watches, warnings, anything pertaining to the weather, please click subscribe, click that bell, and then check off all to ensure you get all my latest videos. I would appreciate it so very much. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day, and peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Thanks so much for watching.